Cheers, bro. I'll drink to that. Justice. uh, unlike I still can't go back or can't not go back to Venture Brothers Dr. Killinger. Did you ever watch Venture Bros? Oh, okay, he's like a persistent character in like the middle seasons. Um and I'd like to think that that is like what he was running around doing in real life. Also, it was barely a character of Henry Kissinger. It was just like this is just what the guy actually does, and like it's normal in this universe for people to wear costumes. Like it's so um but yeah, what a we live. If you ever thought like, man, there's no peace. America's industrial sector has been stripped out to East Asia. The world's at war, and our corporations are filthy rich, and everybody hates us, and everybody's addicted to meth on the street or fentanyl on the street, and the houses are too expensive, and um, there's a stream of like millions of people living in the U.S. It's basically just exactly what Henry Kissinger has wanted
Exactly.
for
So, but at
the last
least
50 years,
at least he's dead now.
60
So,
years.
so he doesn't get to see what happens next, which is everything gets much worse.
Uh, yeah, right. He dies just in time before before the gas, like there's like the turbo lag of history, and
Ugh.
he was in history terms for the last like 3 decades or whatever, however long he was in Secretary of State, whatever, like just pushing the pedal all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
And then like you think like, oh, we've got some takeoff, right? And that was like the blowback from 9/11. And then you're like, oh man, things are getting crazy. Ukraine, Russia,
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh,
like
Israel again.
that was
Oh,
just
jeez.
like, and like, yeah, Israel again, and it's just us getting to second gear. Like we got 6 more gears to go.
Oh, jeez. I do love the day before he died, though. The Christmas tree on the front of the White House lawn just blew over.
I think Satan deals in like round numbers, right? He's
Oh,
like,
for sure.
oh, you'll get 100 even, you know.
Yeah.
In fact, what was his birthday?
Let's look that up. Jamie, pull that
Kissinger
up.
birthday. It's May 27th, 1923.
Wow.
Oh, he was just a little bit younger than my grandmother. So he was
Did your
born in
grandmother
Germany.
know Henry Kissinger?
No,
Are you sure?
but
You come from oil money, my friend.
well, wait, he was I mean, his what was his family into? I mean, I think they were like, well, they were
Child
Jewish
traffickers.
refugees from Germany.
Professional Jewish victims, that's what they were.
So yeah, Kissinger Associates International Consulting Firm. I mean, he's worked for the government his entire life. I mean, what else do you want? So,
Shit. One second.
oh, getting just a little COVID in the area. There's a new flu in China. Haven't you heard?
Then, yeah, the white lung pneumonia, or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, they have a name for it now?
I guess. So, actually, it's funny. One of my coworkers Her entire family got strep the past week over Thanksgiving, and then pretty much all of them got like pneumonia right afterwards.
Well, yeah, serves you right for laying down.
Yeah, right.
Have a bacterial infection.
Exactly. I mean, you got to not like.
You gotta just go back to work. All right, sweat it out a little bit. Drink some brandy.
Smoke some weed. Like that kills anything in your lungs.
If it kills your lung cells, then it will kill the things living in your lungs.
It's like chemo, but faster. Oh man, so I guess Matt is still trying to get his kids to go to sleep.
Oh sure, yeah, he might join us in a minute or two.
Maybe. Also, I should make a small correction. Matt is not actually graduating from school yet. He completed the semester, and he got a C, I guess, and C's get degrees. But he finishes in the spring, I believe. So, a little more time left to go in jail. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Hello, Matthew.
What's up, dude? What's going on?
There he be.
Yeah, this thing would stop adjusting.
Congratulations on the end of your semester. We were just discussing that.
Nearly. No, that was the thing where like I tried to. So for people that haven't gone to college and don't want to, this is gonna be important for you. Is that there are websites to where you can do course credits for, and like an eighth of the basically like an eighth of the cost, depending on how fast you do it, right? And you can transfer that to the college you're going to for credit. So what I did that for basically I shaved 4 years down to 2 years by doing this. But I had one class on study.com I had to do, which was English composition 2, and it was like, oh yeah, all you need if it's like all you need is 70% to pass, and it's pass fail, it doesn't affect my GPA, so I'm like, that's fine. But what I was laughing about, I was like, yeah, I could probably get it done in a month. And then like all this shit with my daughter got sick. So like the day I was gonna take the exam, which is proctored, like I had to have the webcam in front of my face and like scan the room and shit to make sure like nothing, I didn't have any paperwork or whatever. So it was proctored, but like I had to do that. I was planning on doing it one day. My daughter was sick. I had to take her out of daycare, and I had to be here with her. So I'm like, all right, cool. So that pushed it off. And then like next thing I know, I'm at the end of 3 months. I finally got my 70%. I'm like, fuck it, I'm not writing these papers. Well, fun, it's gay. Well, I would have really enjoyed one of them because it was a gender pay gap. Look, was it a myth or not? I'm like, well, it's a moot point because women shouldn't even be in the workforce. They should be at home raising kids.
Yeah.
So that was gonna be my paper, one paragraph done, but it was like 1,000 words. I'm like, I don't have fucking time for this. So that was what I got. That's why I posted that C's get degrees shit on Tumblr.
Well.
But yeah. So yeah, I'm sure you guys already said Kissinger's dead. Hallelujah. Yeah.
Hallelujah. Praise be. Indeed. Inshallah. Or mashallah at this point.
Oh god. So, anyways, let me pull up the YouTube. I haven't done this in a while, dude.
Well, I know, right? It's been a minute, and Max is here with some pussy too, so it's great.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. Cool.
I got my kids a guitar. Well, my middle son a guitar.
Nice.
For his birthday.
Oh,
well, that's what took. Yeah, it's that one. No, that's mine. That's mine back there. Oh, okay. His one's upstairs in his room.
You played guitar? I didn't know you played guitar.
I haven't touched that guitar in probably 8 to 10 years.
Oh, wow.
It was dirty. It's been sitting. Like I just put on new strings today. Yeah, like I wiped it off or whatever. But I mean, I don't play well. Like I play like basic chords and shit.
You know, like Wonderwall.
I remember. Yeah, dude, got into Wonderwall. Yeah. Got into Wonderwall. You know what? We were doing Old MacDonald a little bit ago. Old MacDonald had a farm. But no, because I made like a bunch of like joke songs. Like literally, I made a song about punching babies. That's one of them. Nice. Well, no claps for that. Come on, dude. Punching babies is awesome. Do it all the time. Beat my kids. I'm just kidding. No, that's what it was. But I've just been sitting for whatever. But like my son was talking about how he liked the guitar. He liked a guitar he saw, and my wife was like, maybe we should get that for his birthday because it's coming up here in like 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. So we're like, all right, we'll just give him like a little 30-inch guitar, shitty nylon strings, whatever. And that came today. So the original plan was, yeah, like give it to him on his birthday. And she's like, just go down there and get it for him now. And I'm looking at the time. I'm like, it's 7:10. I'm going to have to tune the guitar multiple times because the strings are going to get stretched. I'm like, I got to do my guitar. And the podcast is supposed to start at 8. I'm like, Mom, come on, girl, priorities.
Seriously, right?
I'm like,
Quality
Kissinger's
time with my children.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
temporary.
it's
You can always spend time with
Yeah.
your kids later. Podcasts
Yeah,
are
dude.
eternal. Like,
I got a lifetime with the kids.
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
I have a specific time frame to talk shit about Kissinger. Okay, like it's very easy to figure out.
exactly.
So I gotta switch my accounts here. Where am I at? Yeah. So no, you got a guitar. He's happy with it. Then my oldest son was like, "Well, I want a guitar." I'm like, "Oh, here you go."
Yep.
No,
Can
you
never
got
forget.
each of them have to get their own instrument, and then you have a child rock band. You gotta
Yes.
temp them out
Yes.
like the Jackson 5. All right.
Yeah.
So
sounds
like one's on drums, one's on
Your
guitar,
oldest son
one's on
needs to be on
bass,
drums.
one's on piano.
Youngest
They all
son
have to
can
learn
do
how to sing.
bass. Your daughter can do piano
play
because she's a
strip
girl. Yeah, exactly.
It's like 8-year-olds.
Oh no, they can do WEF banquets. Get a lot of money.
What the hell is
Oh yeah,
fun.
those are great.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting to me. Like, where do they get the? I mean, they must have ran out of the adrenochrome, right?
for real?
I mean, yeah, the source is gone.
We're losing them without Epstein harvesting it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that we're losing Kissinger. It's only I mean, we lost. Well, who was first was Prince Charles, right? Or
Prince Charles, yeah.
Prince Philip,
Yep.
the ultra old guy,
Mm-hmm.
Queen Elizabeth's husband, the not king of England, and yeah, he died. Bill Clinton any day now.
Oh, and Hillary glows. It's officially gone. Hillary's probably the
yeah,
last
when Hillary-
remaining adrenochrome
Hillary
supplier.
Clinton will be like the sardines in the year 3000 from
God.
Futurama
Oh,
with adrenochrome. She's got the final supply. You know, a single drop could lubricate her for a lifetime. But
Oh,
you
that's
know,
like the worst. I had like the worst images going in my head about lubricating Hillary Clinton.
oh
Ugh.
yeah.
Ugh.
At the same time, you're just
Well, let's
refilling
explore
your
that.
vape with your
Let's-
wife's foot
let's-
sweat.
Yeah, dude.
You're living the high life.
I'm getting a bachelor's degree in foot mixology, foot sweat mixology, so I can make the best blends of foot sweat vape
Perfect.
juice. Get into the
Excellent.
business, start the business up. I'm gonna be fucking rich, dude. I already got I'm gonna make programming, I'll make algorithms about it. Got my hoodie and shit. Call me Mark Zuckerberg because I'm fucking retarded.
listen, they might have banned all the fruit flavors, but they didn't come after foot flavor. Like, this is a completely viable
is true.
business
This
plan.
is-
We've already talked about that. I make this myself.
Yeah, the e-girl
Yeah.
foot sweat, or the e-girl foot sweat vape juice
Mm.
is not regulated by
Yeah.
the
That's why I'm
ATF
really
or the FDA. You know, you've got the perfect gray market, because all these kids, what you've got to do is you've got to get the e-girls and feed them the juices, like, you know, strawberry, the pineapple, the croissant, so they smell like a pastry shop when they sweat.
Okay.
All right.
Mhm.
You know, get them nice and
Well, check it
diabetic, so
out,
they're
check
like
it out.
sweating sugar. You know what I'm
So when
talking
you
about?
said like panties and shit, so I was thinking, or for like episode of Orange New Black, right? They were selling like used underwear from like the inmates for money. So imagine this: you get your girl sweaty, she's got the coochie juice, right? And you bring that up into some vape juice. You got that premium coochie vape juice hitting your mouth. Ben's for it. I can tell. Ben's wanting. He's like, I would taste some random woman's.
How did we
coochie
get
juice.
here?
Well, kissing her, you know,
Kissing
her
her,
sweet
kissing
puss.
her cooch.
You know what I mean?
All right, sweet. All right.
Kiss the cooch. I don't fucking know, dude. Whatever. On my A game, dude. I'm fucking. Oh, like I spent all day programming this fucking inventory app for my class, and I was doing really good. Like I was like almost done. Like I was like I have no idea what's going on.
Was
like,
it an
all right,
inventory of slaves, of black people for sale?
full inventory of the different foot sweat flavors that I got.
Oh, right.
That's what I'm specifically doing. But like no, I was like doing it up today, and then like I was like almost done, and I changed something that like literally fucking broke it. And
Dude,
I don't
Matt,
know.
you're gonna be the Henry Ford of foot sweat, okay? And you're gonna bring a whole new.
You could get any
meaning-
flavor you want as long as it's my wife's feet.
You're gonna bring a whole new meaning to sweatshop, because
Oh,
not
yeah.
only
man.
is it a place of industry where cheap goods are sold for the masses, but it's also your kitchen, where you just have one of those. It's like a guinea pig cage, and the foot sweat just drips through.
Jesus.
And
Oh my god.
Holy fuck. Okay, well, you know what, Max? You and me, we're going to go 50-50 on this. Do a partnership. Ben, if you want in, we can split it 3 ways.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm
All
definitely
right, cool,
in.
dude.
no, don't trust him. He's gonna pull a Dodge Brothers on you.
Hey, listen.
A Dodge Brothers?
You don't know this?
I might.
Oh, so one of the original antitrust suits was the Dodge brothers were invested in the Ford Motor Company, and they
Was that about the wipers and shit?
no, this is back like 1920s.
Oh,
And-
okay.
They were upset that Henry Ford wanted to continue to lower prices on the vehicles and to double wages for the workers simultaneously, because that would eat into stockholder dividends. And so they sued and won the case in Supreme Court law that says that stockholder profits come above the proprietor's idea for how to best expand the business. Because what Henry Ford wanted to do was build new factories, and just hire more workers and have them work,
Well, dude.
and just increase the pay and everything like that.
Yeah. Well,
So the Dodge brothers won and made it so that like corporate bondholder or not bond stockholder profit comes above everything else, and
that's
like
crazy.
private business owners don't have like the right, or like this, the CEO doesn't actually have the right to run the company. It's up to the stock board, and they used the money that they won to make Dodge to the other
Incredible.
competing car company.
So what you're saying is they finessed their
and
way into
after
creating
that-
their own car company.
Yeah, and after that, they Henry Ford became a very vocal, raging anti-Semite.
Ah,
Because the Dodge brothers were Jewish.
I mean, can you blame them?
oh yes, and I drive a Dodge. Yes, oi.
Wait, you do, don't you?
I do. Yeah, oi vey, oi, oi vey.
Terrible. Absolutely awful. So yeah, I think with the only thing with the Kissinger thing, because we just say like, yo, he's dead, whatever, right? But like, there's probably people out there like, well, yeah, he's dead, but he lived to 100, right? So what's
literally-
his punishment?
I
What's his
literally
punishment?
said that.
He's burning in fucking. He's burning in fucking hell right now.
Mm-hmm.
It tortured for an eternity. So boom, fuck him.
Exactly.
I think it would be great if he was Pinochet was there, like to foist him out of the helicopter, and he turned into the cluster bombs in Cambodia, and then he was also simultaneously all the villagers in Cambodia getting blown up by the cluster bombs that is also him.
They can make it. I'm pretty sure they can make it happen down there.
Yeah,
Good.
I think this is a solid possibility for. I mean, everybody gives Satan a bad rap, but I think he's a good guy at the end of the day, right? He just gives sinners what they
He's-
deserve.
He's cool with me because he fucks up bad people.
Yeah.
Like he gets a bad rap from like bad people because they're like, I don't want to have to deal with that shit. And they're like, well, repent, sinner. You didn't repent.
Exactly.
I'm good. I'm fine. Well, Ben's fine because they don't even Jewish people don't even have hell.
Yeah,
So
we
he's
actually
cool.
have a little loophole there. We actually don't have a hell or a heaven for that matter. But I mean,
I thought you guys do have it. I
Did
thought it was,
you,
I thought
did
Jewish
you
people do have
assign
a
all of
habit.
your sins to a chicken and kill it?
I'm not Orthodox, so no. So basically, what I do is I assign all of my sins to people I meet in online lobbies in video games, and I kill them. So that's what I do.
Oh. Yeah,
Like,
it's
I
like
assign my sin to
Festivus.
my wiener and I beat it out of it.
Yes, correct. Actually,
It's cool. That's all right. I thought because I don't know shit about a lot of religion because it's like whatever. But I thought like no, because it was like the whole reason I found out Jewish people don't believe in hell was because I was being like my American Patriot 1776 character on Facebook in some argument where like someone posted about Ruth Bader Ginsburg dying and someone was like, oh, she's burning in hell. I'm like, yeah, she like I bet she is. That's where she deserves to be. Like, I don't fucking care. I bet she's dead. Whatever. Cool.
so
Who?
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Oh, yeah.
So some girl's like, Jews don't believe in hell, and I was like, no, like it doesn't matter what she believes because hell's real. And that's where she's at. That's what I said. Well, I was like, I didn't even know that shit, so I looked it up. I was like, yeah, like Jewish people have like it's like a purgatory, to where like you like cleanse. It's like a cleansing of the soul, and once you're cleansed, you go to heaven. That's what my interpretation of it was.
But there's not really heaven either in Judaism.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. Do I look
I
like
mean,
a Jew?
even like
oh, let me pull out my
even the
cock. Yeah, I
movie
look like a Jew
idea-
right there. Yeah.
Well, wait, I didn't hear you.
Matt, I would
You
just
don't
like to
mind.
point
Don't
out real
screw you up.
quick, you're not American Patriot 1776. That's not your alternate persona. Matt is your alternate persona. You are American Patriot 1776.
Yeah. Actually, my main persona is liberal dad. Whatever the numbers were, I don't remember. Liberal dad. You know, like,
69 420.
I think my kids should be reading about transgender, like the transgender books in
Oh,
first grade.
okay.
That's where I'm at.
All right.
But a lot of people don't get with that, so I have to pretend to be other people in order to fit in.
You know, I think your daughter would probably be on the verge of killing herself if she didn't see a tiny cartoon dog with double mastectomy scars telling her.
I think of the
about-
children, dude. Think of the
Yeah,
children.
you got to think about the children because they're going to kill themselves at any moment if they
Oh my
don't
goodness.
have this level of inclusion for them.
That's
They need to be
awful.
represented.
They
If
do
the
need to be
Transformer robots aren't assigning, clarifying their pronouns all the time.
Then yeah, how do you know? Like,
How do you know?
how do you know?
How do you know?
How do you know?
I'm gonna record me playing guitar tomorrow and singing about punching babies.
Excellent.
I just keep looking at the guitar in the bag. I didn't even trim the strings yet. Yeah. So what else is going on? in the world today?
Let's see.
Isn't like the new flu whatever? Because I think a friend of the show Lauren dropped something earlier in the boys GC.
Yeah. Oh, she's got like the bubons or some shit.
Yeah, but no, I think Zero Hedge was saying some other shit about like, yeah,
Oh,
mystery wave of pneumonia hits America.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about that a little bit. I actually had a coworker who'd like Thanksgiving week, her and her entire family had strep, and then as they were getting over that, they all got fucking pneumonia. So
Interesting.
yeah,
Dude, I went to this like function and there's inevitably like always some kid who's just like hacking, along.
Kids are little fucking petri dishes, dude.
Yeah,
They're
dude.
sick all the fucking time.
So, good luck with that, everyone, including me.
yeah.
Well, that's
I mean,
what
I just hate getting like a normal cold,
Right.
Which was all COVID was the first time, anyways. So.
Exactly. Do you guys like when you get sick and you can't breathe? Do you like fondly remember the times where you could breathe normally and you're like, oh, I took it for granted. I'll never take it for granted
Right.
again.
Well, I do have allergies, so like it happens more regularly than just like a cold, right? Like in the
Mhm.
springtime. If I'm doing yard work, mowing the lawn, like I have to take a Benadryl before, and like I have to mow the lawn before I need to take a nap, right? It's like a dual timer while it's still effective. Yeah,
Fair enough.
I'm not gonna like fall asleep and or hurt myself, like run the mower over my foot or something stupid like that.
You should get a ride-on mower and just fall asleep on it and just like drive into traffic asleep. Just it's not technically.
Normally, when I like,
That's a good way to go.
The sick thing is like normally I can. It's like one nostril's plugged. Like that's the only annoying thing. It's like I have one nostril's plugged. I get annoyed, and then like I do that thing where you flip your head like when you're sleeping, so like it'll drain, and then the other side gets plugged up. You know, fucking pissed about it. It's like, but no, I just do like, I was nasally as shit for like 2 weeks. It was just it wasn't like bothering me really, but it was just annoying. If anything.
Was it the level? It's nice when you can at least like take a hot shower and your sinus is clear. Was it like that, or was it?
No, well, I barely shower, dude. Showering every day is liberal propaganda.
This is true.
No, conservative. I don't even know what kind of propaganda it would be. Because I think
like yeah, the dirty
don't
hippies
shower.
don't shower.
Now that Henry Kissinger is dead, we do not have to shower every day.
Mhm.
We're free.
That's some NWO shit. Some
Exactly.
bullshit. Max is doing the calculations in his head right now. I can see the eyes rolling back. Like, what the fuck? What do you mean? It's like, how does this add up? Don't worry about it, dude. Do you want me to pull off the whiteboard that I got over here off the side of the camera to show you how it's all fucking connected, Max?
Actually,
I'll
yes.
send you a PDF. I'll send you, I got a 300 page book that I'm working on that connects all the dots.
No, it's
The final.
Real Schizos write every single sentence in a separate column of an Excel file, and then try to deduce numerology from it
Fucking
to
Paul
make
A.
a secondary
Hold on.
thesis.
Matt,
Paul
when
in
you
the
release
chat,
your
like-
book,
What?
you should ask your wife how to say "my struggle" in Polish, and that should be the title of your book.
I could do that. I could probably just look it up. I'll text her right
It's a
now.
really generous way to say manifesto.
I mean, sure, but
My struggle? Yeah. Yeah, Paul A in the chat is like, what do you think George Floyd and Kissinger are talking about right now?
I love the Michael Malice image of everybody like famous and horrible who's died this year, like
Yeah.
along with George Floyd in heaven with like the little baby.
I saw one with like a shitload of actors. Like it had like Alan Rickman and everybody, and like Henry Kissinger was going up into heaven, and it had like a bunch of Vietnamese farmers that were laughing like on top.
It's amazing. What was it was I can't remember specifically how this meme was, but it was like babies in hell, like aborted babies in hell. It's like, where's my mom? She should be down here.
Oh
Or
my
some
god!
fucked up shit.
Yeah, right. Just wait like 30
I was like,
years.
dude, when I fucking saw that, I was like, holy fuck, that's dark. I love it.
Isn't-
I replied it.
And even for the Catholics though, isn't there like a purgatory, like abstination, like a abstention period where like
I
even
think the Pope
unborn
has
babies
officially
can get-
recognized purgatory. I think you're correct about that. There is.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
well,
sure. I'm pretty sure
but, like,
Catholics have purgatory.
There,
Yeah.
but like the aborted baby who wasn't baptized, like technically they can still sometime get into heaven. I think.
I'll ask next. Well, no, we already did all the baptism. The next rite of passage that my kids have to do, because all my kids are baptized.
You mean when you have
My
your
wife-
next
my wife-
child and you get that one baptized?
Dude, no, bro. I'm fucking tired all the time. Stop playing. I'll come to your house. I'll come to your, you know what?
Come to my house,
I'm
do
gonna come
it.
to your house and I'm gonna play Legend of fucking Zelda because I only did an hour so far.
Okay,
And
that's
it's been
fair.
like it's been like a fucking year. since
Well,
I made
you're
it.
gonna play more than I did because my ex pretty much just played the Switch exclusively, so I never really touch it. So you know,
Got you. Got you.
Nintendo, it's for
Well, you
gays.
can ask, what were they going confirmation next, or what is it like? What's the next step?
Canonized, they're getting fired out of a cannon.
I don't know what's the
Oh, first
I don't know
communion.
what it's called. Yeah, first communion. I don't know all the shit because I'm like Catholic because she is. So I don't really know.
Okay,
Oh.
I thought brown people were Catholic by default.
You think that? Yeah. So it is rite of passage, commitment. Jesus. I don't even know all the steps. I think there's like 4.
What?
So 4 steps to it, or 4 different
Yeah,
specific
there's-
specific things.
There's confession, communion, and baptism, confession, communion.
Confession?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it goes. Yeah, baptism will be cleansing the original sin, entering the church community, rite passage. Yeah, so there's like that stuff. Luckily, we'll be.
I'm getting this in the air from somebody who went through all of it.
Yeah, I figured.
Then, marriage is the final rite before death.
And she had to come in and correct. She's like, "Oh no, well that's wrong." Well, actually. And my wife's like texting me right now. She's like, "You have to come like relieve me because these kid's not going to sleep."
Uh-oh.
Well, eventually, I got a couple minutes. She said, "Well, because she's been working out like a fucking shitload, dude."
Mm-hmm.
Because now she's not having kids, it's like boom, it's workout game, dude. It's like every day, like she's eating right and shit like that. Fucking losing the the weight that she's gonna put on because all the kids. But she's like, she's dropped like a lot of weight, like working out. I was seeing like it's easy for her because she's done having kids. She doesn't have to like bulk up for the kids anymore. Now she's got to bulk up for herself. So she's doing to go to that. I fucked up last night. Fucked up big time. Because usually I'm like half listening to her when she talks. This is like it's a little thing I do.
Yeah, it's just whatever. You've heard it all already. So
but she usually like says some line about like she's like yeah, just like I just want to get down to like this weight and stuff because I don't want to be like fat or overweight. I was like, yeah, but you'll get there. Just like words of encouragement. Well, last night she changed up the wording to like, yeah, I don't want to be flabby. I'm like, oh, baby, you'll get there. She's like, are you saying I'm flabby right now? I'm like, oh fuck.
Oops.
I was like, wait, back up. What'd you say?
You failed that speech check. You didn't have enough. Didn't have enough charisma.
It was like I clicked the button way late on that shit. Fuck.
Yeah,
you failed the QuickTime event.
You're like, oh, I did not catch that.
Yeah, I fucked up last night. But that's fine. I'm like, okay. Like, you want to cuddle? She's like, not anymore. I'm like, God damn it.
Her voice dropped real low.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Fucking hilarious. But no, it's like
married life.
She's doing good. She's like sticking to it. But it's like that's the thing is like, in 4 minutes time, I'll have to relieve her. But I would just tell her just leave. I'm like, just leave the room.
You relieve her all the time.
Yeah, I don't have time. Dude, I don't even have time for that. You know what I mean?
Mm. Plus, if it happens again, you're gonna make child number 5, and you don't want that. So
she almost got child number 5 last night. To be honest, late night because I was putting because my daughter's teething, so she woke up at like 3 a.m, and I was like, my normal thing, call the child services. I don't care. What I'm about to say is that we have like a rocking chair with like in a little foot thing, it's not like an ottoman, it's like a swaying ottoman. I don't know what it's called because I'm not gay. So I don't know what it's called. But so like I'll sit there and I'll be rocking her with my legs up, and I'll just take a little nap, 30 minutes, hour, whatever, in that chair while holding my baby that could fall on the hardwood floor at any moment. But never does because I interlock the fingers. Right?
Of course,
so it's very important. So I woke back up in the chair like 30 minutes later. She's sleeping. I'm like, all right. And my arm's asleep. Put the baby back down, walking to bed. And I'm like, looking at my wife. I'm like, damn, girl. Remember the contract about whenever I want in my head. But I'm like, no, I'm too tired. I want to sleep. Mm. I like that. I should start some more discourse. Like I've been like trying to like start mad shit on Tumblr to get me deleted, and I'm still not deleted yet.
I think Tumblr may become kind of like the Wild West again now that they're just like putting everything on the back burner.
Now that they realize COVID's fake and gay, yeah,
pretty much, yeah,
Wild West.
Exactly. Like I've seen a couple of successful N-word towers, and like nobody's gotten deleted from that yet. So.
Yeah, I don't even know what can get you deleted anymore. To be honest, well, who the fuck? Someone that I follow, or like mutual mind that I don't think I've ever messaged them anything. It's like we're just mutuals and never talk. It's typical.
Yeah, whatever
bullshit. But he just got deleted for something. I'm like, how the fuck did he get deleted? I'm like, I don't even know what he's reblogging. That he even had done that. So maybe it's like a specific combination of things. Dude, I like made that joke about trans people. Like, studies show that, or surveys show that 40% of trans people love the game Hangman. You know, thought that one would be pretty good. Is Max working out, or is he just judging the joke? What do you
No,
think?
I took me a second because I was not paying full attention.
That's fine.
So I had to chew on it for a minute. That was
Chew on it. And then it was the other one that I did, like, think before Thanksgiving, where I was like, bro, I don't understand how people are fat. It's like, just put down the fucking fork, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's that easy. And then some person that's like shadow banned, like, I didn't even see the message. It was a friend of the show, Jenny, like, reblogged it and added to it. But some guy was like, yeah, I get your point, but like, Thanksgiving's the worst day to post it. I'm like, I posted it yesterday, you fucking retard. And that's literally what I said. And still no ban. I'm like, I'm gonna have to literally, I might have to be anti-Israel, like, all the time. I think that'll do it. I think you have to be, whatever the hot button issue is, that's what you have to focus fire post on.
You just need to post TKD more. That's all.
Actually, what's funny, Racist Max, I think, has been going strong on his account for a while.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
yeah,
he's been good. Well, now that we say that, like, he'll get deleted within the next 24 fucking hours. But like, yeah, he's been going pretty good until now.
Yeah, game over, dude.
What is his?
Oh, I know what we need to talk about. So, did you guys see the Cybersmith, that slut, had an interview on another podcast?
Yeah,
I did see that. He posted in the podcast Discord.
Yeah. So we need to get him.
A 2-minute clip is what I saw.
We need to get him back on, and we need to talk to him about that because they paywalled him.
It's the podcast.
It's because
is
they
literally
couldn't
about gorillas, like literally about fucking zoo animals. That's what the podcast is about.
Really?
Because I looked it up. Yeah, they literally fucking talk about fucking gorillas and shit. Like, that's basically it. No, like, just animals. I guess animals in general. Maybe it's like whatever. But and that's why
it's a bestiality thing, though. They want to
no. It's not. Maybe they do, but it didn't seem like a bestiality thing. They just talk about like animal facts. I guess I don't fucking.
Oh, that was like an adjective fucking. Not like a verb
adjective fucking. Not
okay.
like not literal fucking. Because I'd be like, those disgusting motherfuckers. Their podcast is literally about fucking.
Listen,
animals.
if you can fuck a gorilla, it's probably consensual. Because they can fuck you up.
About to say,
so I want that gorilla grip on my dick and rip it off. Fucking from the base. Yeah, brother, yeah. I'm gonna get my dick ripped off. I'm done.
All right.
This is what John McAfee always said about whale fucking. Is, it's
wait.
3,000 pound animal.
Back up for 2 seconds. That's what he always said about whale fucking. There was like multiple occasions that John McAfee's like, hey, I'm gonna stop you real quick. Let's talk about whale fucking. Like, there was that many times. Jesus Christ. Alright.
Is it time for you to depart?
Are they sleeping? White woman. Are Polish people white?
Barely.
She's my wife's pretty white. She can't get a tan. So I'm gonna call her white.
I mean, according to Benjamin Franklin and Adolf Hitler, I don't think so.
Oh.
Okay.
Right? That would be like the most exclusive definitions, right?
Are Jewish people considered white? Probably not, right?
It depends.
No.
It depends on who you ask. Yeah.
Well, I wanted to make a shit post the other day. Well, I was going to regardless because I like to think about multiple angles where it's come from. I was like, conservatives. It was basically like what the wheels turning in my head was like, conservatives support Israel because they like white people committing war crimes versus brown people. And that's why they don't support Hamas or something. I was workshopping it, but I'm like, yeah, I put that out. I'm gonna get some asshole that's like, well, like is Israel like Jewish people or whatever aren't white. So I could be like, yeah, I don't care. I'm like, no, don't care about that. Or like, I'll go down. I was like, oh, like I never got around to posting it because I've been doing schoolwork and shit. That's why I've been very.
You gotta workshop that one. There's some potential somewhere in there.
I put like 10 minutes of thought into it over the past week.
I mean, the reality is because like some preacher who reads the Schofield Bible that was only written 100 years ago, um, in an abandoned like dentist office converted into a church, tells every mainstream Protestant in America that Israel in the Bible means Israel, the nation that exists right now, out in the Middle East.
Of course.
I mean, that's simply what it comes down to. Is there's just a fraction of the people who go to church go to these really shitty preachers who are reading the Schofield Bible, think they know exactly what is meant by, some translation of Aramaic into Latin into Greek about Israel, and that's why you have to be a Zionist.
Funny thing that I don't know shit. I mean, I don't know shit about. I just know snippets of the whole Israel thing from Anarchy in Black, friend of the show. We'll get him on too. We talk about all this shit that's going on.
Word.
But basically, when like Palestinians, because I guess Palestinians originally like took the land from Jewish people. He's like, but the difference is that all those people were allowed to stay. They just had to convert, right? Like they just had to convert to whatever religion.
Palestinians didn't take it.
Although that's I might be misremembering what happened.
No, okay. I'll redo this argument for you because I know
the autism's riling up with you. You're like, oh boy, I gotta fucking fix this. I saw you got all tense.
Let's just say hypothetically that
the
Palestinians were Arabs, and hypothetically Arabs were Muslim. Okay, so no, going back, the Palestinians are just a group of Arabs living in the modern Levant. Palestine is the area. It was a province in the Ottoman Empire. It was a province in the Roman Empire. They used to call it Judea, and then King Titus expelled a lot of the Jews. A lot of the Jews remained, and a lot of them converted to Christianity, and a lot of them converted to Islam. And if you do a genetic analysis, I'm not one of the like religious racists. I'm one of the scientific ones. And if you do genetic analysis, the people living in Palestine are the uninterrupted non-immigrant versions who did not get spread out during the Roman Empire of Jewish merchants who ended up living in Europe. They're the original people. There were Palestinian Jews and Christians and Muslims, and they either converted by the sword from the Islamic Caliphate, or they converted during the Byzantine Empire to Christianity, or they converted during the Crusades to Catholicism,
Gotcha.
or something like that. Like they're just the original people.
Just my daughter's waking up. I will maybe return, so you guys enjoy.
Yeah.
And there he goes.
I was boring him with not being funny, but
well,
no. Everybody mixes up like Palestinian and Muslim. It's like they're just the people that live there. Like they can be all religions.
The one question I do have though, and like I feel like I may have talked about this in a previous episode, but I do not understand why none of the countries in the Middle East fuck with the Palestinians. Like Israel is shitty to the Palestinians, sure, but like Egypt and like Jordan and like nobody who actually wants. Yimra, what's up, buddy? You made it.
He died, Lamau.
He did.
I'm assuming he talked about that.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
Okay.
Glad you can make it. How are you doing, my friend?
Well, Henry Kissinger died, so I know I'm going to have to buy something real expensive.
Yeah,
so I already finished the absinthe. Literally the second I was informed, AK by you. So... And that, I finished that, and it was disgusting to force myself to finish like
Absinthe.
Did it have the worm in it? And shit?
No, that's tequila. Tequila's with the worm. Absinthe, they just
like a worm and
all the absinthe I've ever bought, there was no worm in it. I mean, it's painful enough as is to drink absinthe. It is disgusting, but it gets the job done, and it lets you take your time with drinking because every sip counts because every sip hurts.
Oh, it comes from wormwood. Okay.
Yeah, no, I have in this one had wormwood in it, and hyssop, fennel, tarragon, stinging nettles, lemon balm, star anise, some type of brandy in here, bunch of fucking other weird shit.
Sweet.
I know that absinthe is fun because every liquor store always has one bottle that's covered in dust that no one buys. But they have it because there's an asshole like me. One day, 7 years after they bought it, for some reason,
the clerk just looks at you while you're checking out, and they're like, "Are you sure?"
And they look at me again, and they just see a
Are
a
you
tear,
sure?
see a tear just slowly drop down.
Is it like that? This in New York, where like the state liquor board or whatever is the single purchaser for importing liquor into the state, and then all the liquor stores have to purchase the liquor from the state liquor.
I don't think so because I've ordered liquor from foreign countries and it went directly to my house.
Oh, well, dope. That I wish it were that way here. We got some fucking blue laws or whatever they're called, where they're
Oh, it's one of those states that has like liquor laws. Yeah, in New Jersey, in the area that I was living by, only liquor stores had it. They're not open on like weekends or some shit like that, and like most restaurants don't have a liquor license. So like they literally have the availability of, they'll give you a list of like the nearest liquor store like phone number, and they have like a decorking fee for most, even like really high end restaurants. Some of them can't like get the liquor license, however it works.
Oh, well, I mean, like, yeah, there's like a fixed number of licenses available, and they won't.
Yeah. That's in New Jersey though, but here it's like I can walk into a gas station and get a handle of Fireball. So God is on our side over here on that one.
That's the one thing about New York. They have no problem letting you get fucking drunk or stoned.
They know that if you live here, it's like, listen,
you need this.
And the taxes for the alcohol, comparatively, at least to some of the other states I've been in, New York seems relatively all right, all things
usually,
as far as that. I might be like maybe different states or like not every states, different counties might have a different thing, but I mean here I can get like a 375 milliliter of like honey whiskey for like 14 to like $10. There was one that was like $8.99 of like black spice rum, same fucking size as like the plastic handle you can get. So very cost effective to be an alcoholic these days.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I was always floored when I left Colorado and there was beer in grocery stores, like even just basic beer available. I was like, whoa, you don't have to go to the separate spot to get your Bud Light. Now they can't even get rid of it,
Nice.
Although they might come back. They got the UFC promotion now.
I mean, as far as like a law of like being a half decent idea, is like maybe we shouldn't let all this alcohol be easily gotten on a Friday night where some asshole is gonna get drunk and crash into a car, because the average person in most states are retard. Not like me, of course. Give me the largest amount of liquor possible and let me get in my car whenever I want. 4 a.m. don't matter.
Inshallah.
Because New Yorkers can be trusted with dangerous shit because we don't get everything else. So it's a fine balance. You guys can get like a machine gun or whatever. We just illegally get those, but we can legally, get like a fucking gigantic Hacksaw Ridge level fucking bottle of liquor at 4 a.m. So it's a principled thought.
Good trade-off.
Good trade-off.
Look at this
if they didn't
fucking
want you to drink and drive, then why do you need a driver's license to purchase it?
That's a good point.
Yeah, exactly.
So true.
It's so dumb twinks don't get alcohol and then get their backs blown out.
By you?
No, I like them older. Last I checked, so.
Oh hey.
I want a 37-year-old man who works in the trucking industry who's gonna really give me the business in his fucking 18-wheeler.
You want like a 35-year-old father of 4?
I want a man who's I want a man who is been secretly gay and just has never come out to his wife and his 5 kids.
Oh, dude, that's like so me, bro. Let's do it.
well, the difference is your wife knows, but you keep making her pregnant. So
well, no, we could let her know. I'll get her in right now. She's gonna work out.
She doesn't know. Wait, she doesn't know.
Yeah, that whole bedroom just reeks of poppers. You don't want some young twink.
Whoa,
anus, right?
Matt, you look so white with that fucking lighting there, bro.
Yeah, I am pretty white. I haven't got some sun in a while.
How?
I've been in front of a computer screen coding things.
Oh,
Set your computer up
Yeah.
next to a window. Get some
Yeah.
natural light.
Get some natural light in, motherfucker.
oh, it's in
Is
the
that a
basement.
basement wheel well or
No, I'm on the
well?
main. This is the main floor. It's fucking 9 o'clock.
I don't know.
here.
I saw like the basement, the ribbed for their pleasure like escape hatch that's in
No.
basements in a garden level or something. I don't know. I
Oh.
saw that.
Shit. Help and too expensive. Hold on. I'll be back again.
It's a
what
Grimace
she said.
fucking sex toy he ordered. Didn't
Oh,
that's
perfect.
got to be what it is.
The
The
Grussy
probably
9000.
Yeah. It's a full sex toy with an AI like thing in its head.
It's
pretty
vibrator
fun.
powered by an actual V8 engine.
Yeah, it's got a Hemi in there. It's the same thing they put in the
Yeah,
RT
Hemi!
for the Dodge Challengers. Yeah, it's a 392 horsepower sex toy with an one of those meta AI things.
Dude, if you wanted
And
to obliterate a
all
twink,
that.
I can't think of a better way. Like,
I think if I had like less morals, I would totally like try to invent the most insane, absurd sex toys. Like that is a concept. Just a diesel engine powered sex toy. That's Grimace. You know, there's at least one sick fuck who's going to spend. I mean, the engine alone.
Millions for that.
Yeah,
right?
but the engine alone would cost a couple of grand. Then you got to like rig it up and then like make like okay, maybe an actual entire car engine might be too much. But you can probably just put like a regular lawnmower in there.
there you go.
But logistically, I think
No, you want something with high RPMs, right?
Motorcycle engine.
Yeah.
you get like a dirt bike or something, maybe.
Yeah,
Like one of those like
there
a
you go.
Honda
Oh,
dirt
that'd be
bike.
perfect because you could like control it like with the actual like.
Yeah.
thumb
Oh,
like
you
this,
got the
like-
handlebars.
Yeah, you got the
Yeah,
handlebars.
yeah,
That'd be on the
yeah.
arms as it's
Yeah.
choking you, of course, because it's got a robot in its head.
Yeah.
That's gonna eventually realize that Grimace only needs one man in his life, and it's me. So
This
it
is
will
true.
eventually kill everyone else, and then I'll have an army of Grimace sex robots.
Does Grimace
are
have
also-
anything to say about the death of Henry Kissinger? By the way.
He is currently trying to make the McRib right now. He's a little too busy
Okay.
with that. I think he doesn't even know yet.
Oh, so what you're saying is Luchador will be able to come finally.
Oh yeah. How is that fucking Skell? I always forget he's in somewhere
He's
in one of our
good.
chats.
He is in the boys chat, the League of Extraordinary Haters.
I don't even know if I'm in that one anymore. I think I had
You
a
are?
slight bro. I think I left a bunch of group chats. I got real sad for like 3 days for some reason.
Oh, well. Such
Yeah.
as living in New York.
Maybe you aren't in that one. I don't know.
That's all right. I'm on Where It Matters, Tumblr, and what's that app that's for sugar mamas and daddies? There's an app that does that.
Grindr.
We should
The
no,
Cody
no.
Wilson one.
It's its own self-contained app. I can't think of the name of it right now, but it is a app that exists, and
Okay.
I think the single people in the audience should probably maybe not take notes on this, honestly, because
No, you don't need to sell yourself to some fucking. So where does all the money for these like deranged sex perverts come from? My
I
question.
Yeah.
remember how the app, how I remember it worked is like they actually like the sugar daddies and mamas had actually like linked some type of account to prove that they're not just like faking being rich. And if I remember, most of them
No,
are
I'm
like,
just
pretty
saying
legit.
like the hyper like autistic dudes who can only love like sex robots that cost like $200,000. Like,
Oh,
where do they get the money
That's
from?
a man. That's a man in debt. It's like those
Okay.
guys who do the
They're
full
like
commissions for, like,
mechanical
10 grand. They're in
engineers
debt.
for Lockheed Martin, dude. Like,
Why they all got to be defense contractors? Why can't it just be like
that's
what
how
if
they
you know-
have the money. $450,000 a year to screw batteries into a missile that blows up brown people in the Middle East. That's why they're spending it on sex toys.
Hey, listen,
Yeah.
we're giving the
only
Ukrainians,
thing
so we got whites now.
Exactly.
If you want to count Slavic people as whites, it really depends on how much of an argument do we want to create there.
We were discussing
this
that
is
earlier,
exactly
actually.
what we were just
Yeah.
discussing when you came on. I would say from an ethno
Oh no, he's gonna use a
like
big word.
a genetic standpoint that
Oh, boy.
I mean the Indo-Europeans, you could argue Brahmin in Europe or in India are technically in the group if you wanted to look from a genetic standpoint.
Yeah. Anyways, Mongolians are race of people number one.
Mongolians are honorary whites.
Yeah. Yes. Well,
Yeah,
actually, yeah. Hitler had a classification for that, like honorary whites, right?
Yeah,
Honorary
which is
Aryans.
like the gayest fucking thing is like, they get a pass. And it's like, Hitler, you're like 10 minutes into this whole like racial Nazi ideology. You're giving passes to people who aren't Aryan.
Were you
It's
there?
been 10 minutes, dude. Dude, like the first think about that. Like, do you think like 30 or 50 years down the line they actually get more progressive, where eventually everyone's an honorary white to make it more inclusive, like a complete like horseshoe theory, where it's like, people from Turkmenistan, honorary whites, I guess. You know, like so it's getting really.
Well, no, the funny thing, like, who were the biggest
Roby,
allies
you know?
of Nazi Germany outside of Italians? Right, were Finland and Hungary, which are like genetically and linguistically Mongolian, basically. So,
well, the Finnish just get a pass for everything. They're allowed to do what they want. They're a bunch of little weird goblin people. They're gonna do whatever the fuck they want in their corner.
They've technically never really recovered from the Finno-Korean hyperwar, so we have to take.
I don't think that's fair. I don't think anybody could.
The Finns should be like navigating the galaxy and stargates right now, like literally.
But why do you think the population is so small? We never hear anything about Finland unless you have to go out and Google it, because most of those people are already out there doing their thing. Mr. fucking astronaut theorist over here, whatever the fuck your job is, dork.
Astronaut.
You even know about the fucking finished fucking spacefaring peoples. You don't even know, because NASA and all the aeronautics scumfucks have to keep it a secret because they want everyone getting jealous. Even the Chinese are just sitting there like, not fair. Meanwhile, the Finnish are already in the fucking Andromeda getting sucked off by aliens or whatever the fuck they're doing over there.
So true.
Or going to another miserable snow-swept hellscape and being like, yeah, this is home. You guys ever notice that? It makes sense. Like, there's certain regions of the country where, like, say, like, Norwegians, a bunch of them go to, like, basically Chicago or whatever, or, like, any Scandinavian people. They go to, like, basically the same place they're used to, but in America, which it makes sense. But it's like, Italians are just like, we're not going anywhere else. We're gonna stay. We're fucking lazy about it. We're gonna big city. Fuck it. It's like, what would be nice after leaving this snow-swept fucking shithole country? It's only 12 degrees Fahrenheit at tops. Let's go to Detroit. Says the Norwegian immigrant in fucking like 1903. Absolute insanity.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's why the Cubans are winners on this one.
Yeah, brother.
They were like, you know what? We just came from a tropical, beautiful island full of violence and murder and mayhem. So let's all go to Miami. Also full of violence, murder, and mayhem. And cocaine. So
the
Cubans stay winning.
It all better.
I mean, there's probably cocaine in Cuba. It's probably really cheap, too. You can get like a fucking birdie for like so cheap down there, allegedly.
Allegedly.
I have to ask Trudeau's mom.
Ah, yes.
Hell yeah.
That's the most real conspiracy theory of all time that's not proven yet. Like by a definitive answer. But
Justin Trudeau is actually Yimra time traveled back into it. Because if you look at young Trudeau.
Oh, okay. This is a process.
Is that I'm doing the Always Sunny, like connecting the dots.
I don't think it's gonna work because his nose is not mine.
No,
he does not have the beautiful swagger of me.
That's the thing, is he time traveled back after getting reconstructive surgery, so no one can tell, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, dude, it's you, but an older you that's come back. So like you in like some years, dude, it's gonna be, and you're gonna travel back in time to whatever.
Oh, so it's gonna be like a.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Time travel's fucked. I like
That
my
was-
little time. I
I
like
like
my
the
time travel
idea.
theory. I like my
I
time travel
like it.
theory.
But Trudeau
that-
kind of sucks, though.
Yeah, he does suck. I was just trying to piss you off. To be honest.
To be fair, though, like Castro, like that's a big shadow behind you of like the man you can be, a man who survived more like murder attempts than like anybody probably ever has, next to like a Roman fucking senator or something. Like we don't have to hand it to Castro, but I'm gonna definitely hand it to Castro on that one. Pretty.
I would
pretty
like to correct an
badass.
earlier statement. You do not, in fact, have to hand it to Castro.
That's
I'll be
amazing.
honest-
Yeah, I was
No,
just
I'm
about to
gonna-
bring
I'm
up
gonna
that
hand
drill
it to
tweet.
Yeah, the drill. That's the drill tweet. So I tell my friend that one all the time. Where it's like we don't have to hand it to ISIS on that one. Okay, it's okay. I learned recently though that Hezbollah,
Hezbollah.
actually Hezbollah. How the fuck you say it?
Hezbollah?
I don't know what's pronounced. I
Hez-
can't pronounce it.
As Boko Haram, ISIL, Lama Lima.
Toilet
They actually they actually have a program. I made a joke about this like a year ago, where I was like, "Would it be so funny if there was like unions for terrorists, like different types of terrorism? Like there's the guys who like do bombs, guys who do chemicals, dudes who do like the beheadings. You know, like they have like local 158, and local 158 is like the beheading guys for like this one county in like, you know, like I don't know, Iraq or something. But like Hezbollah, straight up, like if you're part of Hezbollah and you like suicide bomb or like do like a martyrdom thing, you're like
Wanna
you
be
can actually
his
get, like
Bola?
you can get like a life insurance like thing where like your family is supported financially and like medically through like Hezbollah's like fucking like plans, like their insurance
They got
plans.
401ks. They got.
Bro,
They got.
I mean,
Capitalism
I don't know,
wins
man.
again.
I don't know, man. I don't want to hand it to Hezbollah either here. But that sounds like a pretty good system. It's like, oh, I'm gonna die for like Allah, and also I know my family's gonna be financially supported and like get like medical, like free medical shit through like a non-government actor.
If you do this,
Yeah.
the U.S. government's gonna take care of your family for life. And like, all right.
But it's like I just think that's so funny. Like, I think it's like you can get like free gas and other shit too, if you're part of like the equivalent of a family plan or something. I don't know. I don't remember all the details, but it's kind of insane because
Let's do a
This is
podcast
the
episode
future
on
of
that.
Encampistan needs. Is we,
this is
we
we're actually all
Exactly,
going to
yeah.
join. So what we're doing is all joining Hezbollah, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
Because I think this fits within. I mean, mine is all radical Islamic.
No, we should
thing.
be. I need to be able to hire a dude on retainer that like like if you become my child, or if you dedicate your child soldiers indefinitely to me, like
Mhm.
you're taken care of.
Exactly.
that's fine.
Yeah, okay. I mean, kind of like yet again, I just think that's one very interesting and honestly kind of like, yeah, again, I'm not supporting whatever they're doing. I don't mean like specifically right now. I just mean in general. 'Cause I don't know what the fuck they'd be doing.
Like, hey,
It'd
not
probably
for nothing.
Listen, I'm not trying to say that you know, arguably one of the largest non-state actor terror group, militant, whatever variant of the word you want to use, is good or bad. Don't want to be saying that. I just think it is legitimately interesting that they have such a setup where basically they're fundamentally doing stuff similar to like the VA and like military gold star benefit type shit. I just think that's extremely
Well, it's not
fucking interesting.
administered by the actual government. It's a terrorist organization.
Yeah, it's
Technically
governed by
private, right? So it's like
private, but it's governed by it's still it's still part of a political group that is, I think actually like runs for
yeah, they are a
campaigns and
political
shit.
party in Lebanon, but Lebanon's like a non-state. It's
Lebanon.
fucking-
Well, it's mostly not because of fucking Hezbollah is just there doing a better job than the government. But then it's like how South Africa is, but South Africa is like
Literally, everyone can be
awful.
operating better than the government. Literally.
Well,
everybody.
Unless you're
mean-
South Africa, that place should have burned to the fucking ground.
there's like
What do you mean
no-
South
some
Africa? You're talking
nominal
about-
government of Lebanon, but they're like
Yeah.
they have no power outside of like maybe they'll issue a passport, but like you can get a fake one just as easily. Like the police on the street, the military, like none of that matters. It's just different factions of like the Shia militias and the Sunni militias and Hezbollah and all that shit. It's Somalia stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Somalia.
They just need to do a version of that. They should just start one in Canada. Just have like a weird gray zone. Just in Canada because it's miserable and cold up there, so it'll probably turn very bad.
Yeah.
Well, wait, it's like with Drake and The Weeknd and all the Middle Eastern guys living in
Too dark for me.
Ontario.
Well, The Weeknd gets a pass. He makes good music, and as far as I know, he's just a little bit of a weirdo with the plastic surgery. He gets a pass. He's allowed to do what he wants.
I'm thinking now about that, like the whole the Super Bowl halftime show with him, where someone did the voiceover of the Joker. It's like, listen, Gotham, as he's walking through those like whatever the fuck he's doing. The people of Gotham, you have a decision to make tonight.
I don't like that would be doing really good.
I was gonna say that was
I
actually.
think you're doing it really good.
Yeah,
I just want to do impressions for
that's probably one of the better voices I do because I like the gay Christopher Walken. But yeah, no, we're go.
No, I was just gonna say, boys. Does anybody else that we're missing anything? Any other topics we want to cover? Because we've had a lovely episode celebrating Kissinger's downfall, but
I'm
bacon.
currently jacking off.
Stupid debate between Ron DeSantis and Gavin Newsom.
You mean Rat DeSantis?
Wait, there was a debate between them?
Yeah.
No
sounds
way.
gay.
Just give us a quick highlight because like we're at like what 80 minutes.
Yeah, hour 18. But yes.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the math guy over here. What a nerd.
Fucking nerd, dude.
What are you formally educated? You fucking queer.
Shut your mouth, you otter.
Okay.
Exactly.
Pushing your fucking place. Now you'll cover shit because I'm more curious about as things progress, what's going on with the whole like the presidential shit because that'll be more like next year stuff. We really
real quick. I think to simplify it, I don't think anyone knows what the fuck's gonna happen for this one. It's not like the last two where you kind of like,
Trump's gonna win, dude. I'm calling it right now. Trump's gonna win.
Oh man. Oh, that would be. God, that'd be a nightmare situation. Not like because Trump is bad or good, just more of because it's gonna be another 4 years of just like the most annoying shit. But Trump's gonna be funny the whole time. That's the one positive.
I told them they couldn't stop me. They tried to stop me. They couldn't do it. I'm fucking. That's what I need to work on.
You want me to have gay sex? I told him I could have the best gay sex.
They told me I wasn't going to be able to run because I committed an insurrection, but there was no insurrection. It was a protest. It was simply the best, biggest protest ever. It was huge.
I think this just turns into the last minute. It's just everyone just doing a Trump impression over each other until someone just stops the fucking recording.
All right, let's spare our viewers that fucking torture. Gentlemen, thank you for all of you for showing up to celebrate Henry Kissinger's death with everyone. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, taxation is theft.
I'm fucking gay.